Number one, it just looks like a plain door. Nothing exciting going on. But this door is called the door of entrapment. Let's look at this door. These are things that will entrap us and entice us. First of all, people say money is evil. But money's not evil, it's the love of money. Some of you are always looking for a daddy, a sugar mama, and we get caught up, followed behind the money. The one thing you need to know about this door, as you see, it has no knobs on the inside. So once you walk into this door, the door shuts behind you. And until someone comes and opens the door, you can holler all you want, you can stomp all you want, you can pound all you want, but you're stuck behind the closed door. Religion is another thing. Go ahead. That we can get caught up in. And before we realize it's too late for us to walk away, we've given our word, and in the midst of being stuck in a religious place, we're stuck behind a closed door. The next thing I want to talk about is food. Food is another thing that will send you to your death. A very famous singer, author, and writer by the name of Thomas Whitfield was well known all over the country. People are still singing his music. But because he was addicted to food, he sat at his table and stuffed himself. And while everybody was laughing and talking, he fell dead in his place. Why? Because he became addicted to food. Some people say, oh, I just take a drink casually. There's nothing wrong with taking a drink. But when I lived home with my mother, there was a bar across the street and there was one at the corner. And when I would be leaving out for school, there were people lined up at the bar waiting for the door to be open so they could get their drink. I can remember I was married to a bishop, and we went out for a service, and the preacher, who was the host, asked my husband at that time, do you want something to drink? Well, thinking it was orange juice, iced tea, or water, he said yes. So the preacher pushed a button, and the whole wall slid back. Top shelf liquor. And it's a sad day in hell when a man of God has to take a drink before he preaches the gospel. I'm talking about entrapment. Let's look over here at the sexual part. You got the saints of God shouting and speaking in tongues, laying hands, rolling up and down the aisle, but yet they go home to porn. They're addicted. They can't control their flesh. Entrapment. And I'd just like to drop this in your spirit, young ladies. If you think that you can hold a man by getting pregnant, I've come to let you know it won't work. I don't care how much he tells you you're wonderful. I don't care how he tells you you're like his fire. Once the bread is in the oven, trust me, he gets to stepping. Another thing that becomes an addiction is music. All of us love music. But you know what? As our musicians and singers have traveled the world, Many of them have gone to foreign countries, to Trinidad, to Africa, to all of those, you know what I'm talking about, the different countries. And they've heard music and beats and sounds that they've never heard before. So what they've done, they brought it all back here, not realizing that those beats and those songs had a voodoo curse message that comes with it. And because you like it, you become addicted to it. And of course, all of that leads to popping pills and getting hooked on drugs. I'm talking about a door of entrapment.
Jesus.
Well, anybody ready for door 2? This is another door. It just looks like a regular door.
Yes.
Can everybody see?
Yes.
Nothing special about the door. But inquisitive minds want to know what's behind door number 2.
You better go ahead.
Let's look and open the door. Here we see this is a door to nowhere. This is a door that takes you to nowhere. Because you don't have Christ in your life, you always wind up at a dead end. Because you don't know God, you wind up on a road that never bends. Because you don't know God, here you go around in circles. And of course, on this picture, I don't know if you can see it on the other side. This is a dead horse turned upside down. And you've done nothing but beat a dead horse to death. You tried to revive it. You tried to do everything. But look at somebody and tell him it's dead.
It's dead. It's dead.
All your life, you got questions. Why me? Why am I here? How come I can't get nothing? Look like everything I put my hand to turns to naught. Nothing works. I'm working on a dead-end job. I'm living on a dead-end street. My whole life is just a dead end. And here I am on a road that's going nowhere. Yes, these are just 2 doors. The door of nowhere and the door of entrapment.
Yes.
Well, there's one more door that we're going to get to in just a minute. But you know one thing, Proverbs 3, 5, and 6 tells us that we got to trust in the Lord with all our hearts and lean not to our own understanding, because we're just as stupid as we can be. There's no other term to use. And because we put our trust in the Lord, the word says he will direct our path, as long as we just don't lean to our own understanding.